What up, everybody? I got my boy Mancave showing some books while I'm kind of sorting some stuff out. Just a just a fucking hangout. He got a bunch of his Corona buys recently. His little Corona hoard, right? Appreciate you coming on,
Good to see you, man. I was
showing your
doing
stack.
nothing, and I got work to do. But why not procrastinate hanging out with Biggie?
Yeah, we was on the phone and we just said, you know what? It's a lot easier to see these things on camera than just talk about them.
Yeah, totally. Shall I show you something?
Yeah. I'll make you big so I can see them a lot better. Ooh,
Got this from my boy DS
Bryson.
DS Comics.
Ah,
He upgraded, I believe, and he knew I was interested in this because he was selling a lower grade version of this, and I missed it. He'd already sold it. First Bernie Wrightson cover. Look at that. And it has like a virgin back.
that's pretty wild.
It's a great cover. It's ominous. Those dudes are about to get the shit kicked out of them by that grade troll. I got one raw comic, and I love this raw comic, Biggie. It's the United States Marines taking a flamethrower to the Japanese.
Damn.
Look at that shit. Number 3. This is about
It's like some anti-tentacle porn.
yeah, cure for tentacle porn, flamethrower. And I have a lower. I bought that and it came with 2, so I got this from Comic Connect. So it's still in their bag. This is a 1.0 grade.
Oh, you got 2 of them.
Yeah. So this one,
Damn.
I'm gonna maybe I'll give this as a second place prize for my giveaway. My 250
Yeah,
giveaway.
you've been getting a lot of traction on that one, dude.
Yeah, no, I've been happy about how many people have entered. Yeah, I gotta go back and actually tally them correctly. Otherwise, I don't want to short shift anybody.
No,
I got me
I feel
some
you.
pre-code horror, strange mysteries.
Holy smokes.
This is a CBCS. This is number 1 from 1951.
Wow, number
Now, I
1.
got some pre-code. They're not like the most valuable pre-code, but Witches' Tales. I like this one. It shows all the possible brains: criminal brain, president brain, author's brain. Sort of like
Wow.
Young Frankenstein. You ever see Young Frankenstein, Biggie?
I did. Yep.
He goes to fetch a brain, and he gets the brain he got was labeled AB normal
Oh,
as an abnormal. It's a classic.
abnormal. I missed it. Yeah, I haven't watched it since I was a kid. It was pretty sticky, it was kind of like hokey.
Yeah. This one is a Jack Kirby cover art and story. Strange Worlds of Your Dreams from 1952. It's one of his pre-code horror.
That's a Kirby, dude.
Kirby, yep.
Goodness.
And people actually sent their dreams in, and they published them in this. I believe that's how it worked. The only problem with getting slabs from the get-go is you can't read the damn story, so doesn't bother me a massive amount, but it is nice to be able to read them. Yep, Kirby. Now this I love. It has small amount of color touch on cover, so it's a restored grade. If this were a blue label, it would have been a lot more expensive. Strange Fantasy #2, pre-code horror.
Oh shit! Did you get that from First?
No, I got this from Comic Link. I'm sorry, Comic Connect.
Oof.
A while back. Took them a long time to get it to me. I got this.
Oh my god,
a month
bro!
and a half ago. Look at that,
dude. That header is insane, bro.
Yeah, it's a great comic. I'm sure DS is not one to buy a restored grade, but I'm sure he appreciates this comic in general. And it has a Hialeah's chastity belt in the back.
It does.
The last pre-code horror one I got, I love this cover. I've been trying to get this one for a while. Adventures into Unknown 2.
Classic, dude. I love that water.
Yeah,
it's
the
amazing.
Water. They're sort of floating towards. I suppose if you see you're floating towards that, you might want to start paddling the other direction. Just I don't know. Would you just let yourself float down to that particular rock formation, Biggie?
I'd probably stay away from it.
Now this next one, Bubs would probably appreciate. It is a pretty classic bondage cover, and it's restored grade. It gets pricey if it's not restored grade. Brenda Starr.
Wow. Who did that one? Who did that cover?
Chained to a radiator here.
Kind of looks like Schoenberg.
It's Jack Kamen.
Ooh.
1948. And it's a pretty well-known bondage cover. Because, a lot of bondage covers are sort of hokey. They're tied onto an airplane. They're in some Schoenberg crazy situation. This is sort of real. You know what I mean? She's attached to a radiator in some apartment in New York City or some shit. This is too close to a potential reality, So I think that appealed to a lot of people with that cover. Now we'll go down a level, but I love me my Weird War. Weird War. Underrated, man. If you want to collect cool bronze comics, Bronze Age, and it's a nice amalgam of horror and war. Joe Kubert, you got Frank Miller's, one of his first artworks. Good stuff.
I'm a big Kubert fan, dude. I've been keeping more Kuberts than anything.
I'm not a run person, but if there's a run I'm trying to get, it's Spy Smasher. And I like Hitler covers. Spy Smasher #10. Did Spy Smasher kill Hitler?
How many Hitler covers are there? Because I feel like you're going to get every one of them at some point.
Every time I tally it, I find 3 more that I didn't even know existed.
Oh,
Currently, wow. I have about 25 to go. So that tells you how many there are, because I probably have about 25.
Right.
If you're going for Hitler in the Golden Age, Hitler in the.
Oh.
But this is a low grade 1.8. But
I tell you a cool book, dude. Do you got the Detective Comics where they had the Beatles on and they had like the joke about Paul being dead? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't have that one. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that is a cool one.
Yeah.
I collect 1946 and earlier Atom Age comics. I don't usually go between there too much, except for that, a bondage cover that's really historic. But this one I had to get. It's a very it's for some reason it's pretty sought after, and I think it's the second to last appearance of this comic. But it's Wiz Comics 153, Captain Marvel meets Death. People love this cover. It's from 1953.
Yeah, bro. Nice Grim Reaper.
Yeah, it's a Grim Reaper cover. It's late Wiz comics, which weren't. It was already starting to die down by then. The popularity was pretty low, so it's not as readily available. That's pretty cool. I've tried to get that a bunch of times. This one, you'll know right away what it is, and I've been trying to get it for a while. I'm a big fan. Carmen Infantino, your boy. First appearance of Dead Man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's DC goodness there. Yeah, this.
You know what's weird is when I see that run, dude, it's almost got that every time, dude. Like subliminal.
Oh, the whole
with the gun.
Again, I'm not a run
and
collector,
the body.
but yeah, the Dead Man and Strange, in the Strange Adventures is great, and they're great covers. Perry wants it. Yeah, Perry. Who else in here? Funk, Jack B.
We got Ian.
Lucha. Lucha, I was just showing something.
Hey, Ian, I'll bring you in at the end if you want to hang around a little bit. I want Mancave to show these before.
Lucha, I was just showing
I run his patience dry.
Your cover here, Hialeah. It's on this comic here. Showcase 37. First Metal Men.
First Metal Men. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this was
damn.
I was thinking of Roger. I know Metal Men are his favorite. I think his favorite comic, if I recall. All right, the next one, Biggie, I think you'll appreciate quite a bit. It's restored grade, but it's only a spine split sealed to the cover. And it's Superman 53. It's a classic cover. Origin of Superman. 10th anniversary issue.
What number is it?
53.
53. Oh. Damn. I mean, it's I'm sure it's not the first Origin, but it might be the first one that says like Origin on the cover or some shit, you know, like
I wonder, yeah. I don't know. This was the last of the Bernie Wrights and Swamp Things that I needed. Swamp Thing number 10.
Damn. I got that number 9, bro, and I just never got any more after that because it's so beautiful.
Number 9 is my favorite. I think that and the one where he's with Batman. I think it's number 4 where Batman's in the background and he's on the side of a building. Those two are my favorite covers.
They're nasty, and you could get them. They're kind of undervalued if you look hard enough.
Yeah. Strange Tales first. Nick Fury.
Dude, that's one of my favorite Strange Tales, period.
Yeah.
It's just a badass, cool historical book. It's got 3 key elements. First Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. coming together. First time Nick Fury was there, and first Silver Age Hydra. It's a crazy book.
It's a sweet Jack Kirby, so you can't go wrong with that.
No, he nailed a lot of good points on that cover.
Invaders 19. Now, why do I get Invaders 19? It's one of the Bronze Age Hitler covers.
See it.
And it's reminiscent of the old timely. I like Invaders comics because they're very reminiscent of the timely comics, and I love them as a kid. I had most of them as a kid.
Yeah, Invaders 1 and the Giant Size number 1 are 2 of my favorite Bronze Age comics.
Speaking of Invaders,
I don't have that one.
First appearance.
That's like my third. Yeah, that's like my third favorite out of all of them.
Yeah,
that's badass.
Yeah, and it even has Captain America with the original shield, though. Though he only had that for the very first issue. You know why he got rid of
Right.
that shield? Why it became a round shield, Biggie?
No, I don't.
Because you know the character Shield. I don't have my Shield comic, Shield and Wizard, but Shield, the actual character from the MLJ, the same as Archie Comics, Pep Comics, Steel Sterling Comics. He had his whole chest was a shield, and it looked like Captain America's original shield. So they were about to avoid lawsuits. They just switched it to the round shield because MLJ was not liking it.
Damn.
Number 40.
Oh shit.
I've been keeping an eye out for this comic. It's not my favorite cover of the Iron Man, but it's
Which one is your favorite?
My favorite cover
of the golden suit?
I like the one where he's probably banging through the wall. I think it's 41. And then I like the one that's the that Jim Steranko did the homage to, which is 42. Is that right? Do I have that right? Biggie, you have the 42. I don't actually have that. You have it nearby?
Oh.
The one where
I spent 80 on mine.
It's the one where it's the Steranko.
It's gorgeous. It's my favorite one, but I don't have any other ones.
One was an homage to it. I forget. That's my second favorite, but I like the one where he's busting through the wall in the gold suit.
It's a very okay.
Luke Cage.
I don't know. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I know what that is. First, Cottonmouth. No,
first Black Goliath.
Oh, it's first Black Goliath. Daggone, it's right there on the cover.
It's all good, man. If anybody ever quizzes me, it's almost guaranteed that I'm going to be wrong. Now, this next one, what do I like besides Hitler covers, Biggie? You know?
Atomic?
Yeah,
besides
boy.
Atomic. Okay.
Picture News number 1, 1946, January. Will the atom blow the world apart? And it shows what looks like the Empire State Building and buildings just coming down in nuclear Armageddon. It's a pretty cool comic. Trying to get it for a while. Joe Palooka, number 2. Hitler. Have a heart, Joe. Mein Gusta ain't what it used to be. I can't do a German accent. So he's shooting at his feet, and Hitler's dancing around. Now this is because I have an appreciation for Philadelphia. So check this out, Biggie. Blue Bolt number 3, Liberty Bell cover.
Ooh.
1943. Look at that.
Shit. I love Blue Bolt's header, dude. Some of them space covers they did on Blue Bolt are really good.
I just love that cover, man. Love that cover.
Americana.
Yeah, that's right. Now, you were collecting boy comics, Biggie. This boy comic is one of my favorite. Number 12. And he's rescuing an American from Japanese who are torturing him. They have the matches under his foot. His face is all bloodied. He's shooting a bullet through the guy's hand.
They're super cool, bro. That one's got to be expensive as shit, though.
The earlier ones aren't, they're not uber expensive, but they're not cheap either. And they're not, you don't see them too often. I don't think I've seen this one, but once or twice.
No, I haven't seen it at all.
Whiz Comics with Captain Midnight. Captain Marvel with Spy Smasher.
Wow. I don't know how you just keep. Oh yeah. Oh shit.
This
I
is
don't know nothing
a
about
different
that
one than the one I showed you earlier. This is mine.
Is it?
Yep.
Oh,
Comic War
you
cover.
got two of them. I see.
1946. Atomic War cover. Captain Marvel.
Yep.
Looks like something already happened there.
Yeah.
Now, this one is a very well-known and appreciated John Romita cover. Defenders number 10. Hulk versus Thor.
Ooh.
I love Hulk. Any hero versus hero covers. If when I see them, I tend to. If I don't have it, I do covet it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, look, Hulk's grabbing his hammer. He's got the. I mean, it's just This is one of the many classic Hulk versus whoever covers. There's so many of them. It's ridiculous. Startling Comics 46. The guy's carrying a nuclear bomb like it's his lunch thermos.
I really like that one, bro.
It says volunteers wanted for atomic test.
Yeah, he's radiated.
Atomic bomb effects. Yeah. Volunteer, man. It's one of the later Startling Comics where he still had heroes. Then it became more of a Schoenberg showing off ladies sort of comic. I prefer the hero comics, to truth be told. Not that I don't appreciate the ladies, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I like superhero covers.
Military Comics 44. So we got a Black Hawk.
Oh shit, that's a Black Hawk?
Yeah. Military Comics for the original Black Hawk. This is number 30. His first appearance was in Military Comics number 1. And there are a lot of great covers. It became Modern Comics later, and then Black Hawk got his own title after a bit.
Wow.
And that's actually his ally there. That guy's not going to cleave him. I don't know why he has a cleaver.
Oh, really?
Airplane.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was an enemy or a
no, that's his buddy. I forgot his name, but that's his buddy.
Jeez, oh, Pete.
Yeah.
Dude, I need some of that shit in my life right there, bro.
Black Hawk?
Yeah, I need some of that old-ass Black Hawk in my life.
Now, this ain't a particularly valuable comic, but I loved E-Man growing up. And this is E-Man number 1 from 1973.
I'm down with E-Man, dude. I got some.
Yeah. Charlton comic. Goodness, man. I love those Charlton. It's good stuff.
Maybe I'll switch one of my top 10 gold books for Golden Age Black Hawk.
This is a comic right after number 76, which is the famous green cover. That's considered the first Bronze Age comic. But I just love this cover. Neil Adams. This is Green Arrow, Green Lantern on number 77.
Bang. That's a pink cover, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, don't ask me about colors.
Well, I was just checking.
Track record with that.
You was breezing through pretty good, so. Oh, you did it, dude. That's a bad.
Dude, like this, Biggie. You turned me on to this one. When I saw it, I was like, dude, I got to go for this because I love this cover, and I'd never seen it before until you popped it out. So I can thank you for this one. But look, you got all of the bad guys for Flash, Carmen Infantino.
I don't know if they ever did that again, bro. That's like the only time they did
and
that.
Murphy Anderson did this cover, and it's just a great cover, man. Look at that.
Yeah.
I love that. Then you got Tarzan in the back as a bonus.
Mm.
The other 4 I'm saving for the hunt, man.
Okay.
Now that's technically illegal for the hunt, right, Biggie?
No, well, it's not. I mean, people. It's more of a superstition.
So you think I could show it right now?
I feel like if I've tested this superstition, man cave,
If I lose. I've lost I pretty much won one hunt. Now I've lost every time. So it don't matter. It's a fun stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what
All
I
right.
say. I mean, if I was going to show it anyway, I'm not going to let it slow
Let me
me
show
down.
you the last four. I can't help
All
it.
right. I quit doing that after a while.
Now, these next two were a little risky for me to get because they're PGX and they could come back. They're considered blue label PGX. Yet, if I break them open and submit them to CGC, they could come back as incomplete restored grade. So I just might keep them in the PGX folder. But this is a very tough comic to get. It's Wonder Comics #1 from 1944, and it is a very sought after Hitler Hirohito cover.
Oh my God!
Schoenberg.
Holy shit!
You got Hitler, Hirohito there, all tied up, and you got the flags. And they say it's 4.5. I'll tell you right now, even when I was looking at the pictures, I figured it wasn't a 4.5 because it has water damage up top on the bottom here. So I would, at least it's going to go down a grade or two, which it doesn't even matter. These comics come on auction so infrequently. You don't even know. Get on the GPA and try to figure out what this is worth. You won't be able to tell. There's no way. It's just, they don't come on. They're not like Silver Age Hulk comics or something where there's one sold every week. You know, it's tough.
So, I bet there's like 30 on the census or something. Probably crazy.
Yeah, you see it. You see an option. You see an opportunity to buy it, and you can do it. You do it.
Yeah,
Say again.
I was gonna say y'all don't know my boy Mancaves like I do, dude. Like he looks for books that are ultra rare. I don't even know the damn word he told me, but there's like a system where it goes from 1 to 7, and I think 7's like
the Gerber scarcity. I mean, I don't look at that. I just happen to like comics that happen to be scarce. But
yeah,
9. It actually goes to 9. Like 9's the rarest. 1's the most common. So this is PGX as well, and this is a famous cover because it's a bunch of nurses about to be shot by a firing squad. World War II cover. So Japanese were about to shoot a bunch of Red Cross nurses, and Steel Sterling comes and rescues them. It's Zip Comics 33, but it is one of the more difficult to get Zip Comics. It's very sought after. And it's PGX again. This one might actually be a PGX 2.5, but how can you tell unless you break it open? It could be a purple label incomplete too. This old PGX did have some horror stories about like not even having a centerfold. They were calling it complete. So it's a risk to buy. The newer PGX, less of a risk. They've done a better job, but the old PGX, it's a risk. But this comic, again, guy at my comic store is trying to sell me an incomplete version for, it was similar price to this, to be honest. So it's pretty. Now for the bangers that you'll really appreciate, Biggie. You ready?
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure what order I should go in.
I like that zip, bro. That seems like some ritzy shit right there, bro.
This, I don't know if anybody in the community has one. They probably do, but they're hard to get. More Fun comics with the Spectre on the front.
Oh my God.
They are not easy. These do not come around too often. I love this cover. Going after the cover.
No.
It's 1941. Low grade. It's like a lot of the pages are coming out of the binder and stuff.
There can't be that many. What year is that?
1941.
How many more appearances can there be than that? I mean, that looks super early.
Yeah, and this one also is the origin of Dr. Fate on it. It's not the first Dr. Fate, but it's the origin. And it's the Spectre covers of Fun Comics are the most sought after. Dr. Fate covers are also after that. And then they get a little, then Superboy comes on and Green Arrow and Speedy. Fun Comics 73 is the first appearance of Green Arrow, Speedy, and Aquaman. Aquaman never even is never even on the cover of any Golden Age comic.
Huh.
Now here's the one you're gonna appreciate, Biggie.
No, don't do it. Don't do it,
man.
Oh
New York
no!
World's Fair, 1940,
Oh
number
no!
one. It's
Oh my
a
God,
married
dude!
cover, a married cover. So the cover, the wraparound, the cover is put on a. It's a
Holy
complete book,
shit!
and it's the first appearance of Batman and Superman on a cover together.
Oh,
First time Batman, Superman, and Robin, for that matter. But more importantly, it's the first time Batman and Superman are on the same cover.
oh
1940.
my God! Hold on, hold on.
So
Slow
yours
the
is
fuck
number.
down,
The
bro.
one you have,
Listen.
Biggie, is right after this.
No, hold on, hold on. That's before World's Finest 1, right? Or is it? How the fuck does
This
it work?
is
'Cause
World's Fair Comics 1 is considered number 1, and then it becomes number 2 after this, I believe.
there's two before mine.
Maybe there is a different one where Superman has a blonde hair, and that's maybe it does go to World's Finest number 1 and then number 2.
Yeah, it does. Okay. No, I know how it went. I got it. Okay, so it's New York World's Fair number comics is the very first, right?
Yeah, this
And
is
then it goes, and then it goes to World's Best.
Okay.
Yes, and then it goes to World's Finest, which is mine.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yep. Holy shit.
So that's it, Biggie.
Yeah. I don't have much to say. I got
a lot of these 2 months ago, and then for some reason they all came in at once, like crazy.
I thought there was going to be one more book you was going to show, I think, but you showed way more than I thought you was going to show.
And I think that's it.
I finally got my X-Men 94.
Woo! Love it.
Yeah.
First he hooked you up with that one. That's a great book.
Oh man, I love it.
50 behind you.
Dude, I love that book, bro. That's a classic. I got this one today. You probably like a little Mortimer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. If I see these floating around for $30-$40, dude, I don't care how beat up they are. I just
got the Schoenberg saddlebags. The guys, the horse jockey thing going on.
My boy Ian hung in the back. He's a big wrestling fan, and I say thank you for hanging, dude. I'm gonna pop you in before we get out of here, Ian. I just wanted to let Mancave have his little blast on us. What up, Ian, dude? Thanks for hanging in the back and watching.
What up, man?
Oh, dude. Guess I did.
Oh, that's nice. Who is it though? I think I know that. Dr. Octopus.
Come on, man.
Dude, I should have noticed that, bro.
Yeah, and, oh yeah. Also, I found them 2 books. Like when I went to the
Flea market. Yeah, Alpha Flight 1, first puck. Very nice. Nice. Uh-oh. He's teasing us. Ooh.
Nice.
Clean, bro. Well, I just wanted to hop you in before we got out of here, so I didn't completely keep you out of the video. But thanks, man, Caves. You're the boss, dude.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna wrap her up. Thank you guys for coming in the chat.
Appreciate
all you guys.
Good to see you guys.
Catch y'all on the flip side, dude.
Biggie.